We are Israel united in Christ. We are here to teach you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who you are according to the Bible. Stay right there in Hebrews 13 and 4. See, the problem is that we don't think that we are as great as we are. We forgot that knowledge. Why? Because we were destroyed in slavery. We were kept away from our families, our children. We were taken from our land that we inherited from Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. That's our forefathers. But we don't know that knowledge. Now we out here sleeping around. We're committing adultery. Read what you got. The book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 4. Read. Marriage is honorable in all. What is? Marriage is honorable in all. Marriage is honorable, but we don't honor that thing. We forget that marriage was honorable. That was our custom that we pushed in our community. We didn't allow our men to sleep with our sisters. We didn't allow that. We didn't allow that. We are the sons of God. We are the children of the Most High. Read it from the top again. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge. You Negroes that can't keep your penises out of our children, out of our sisters. Y'all will be judged. How? Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 61. This how you will be judged. You will get the judgment. That's why we out here trying to warn you. We out here trying to warn our men and our sisters to let go of that adulterous state that has plagued our community. Read what you got. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 61. Also, every sickness and every plague. Every sickness and plague, read, which is not written in the book of this law. Some things that we are dealing with in our community, STDs, like AIDS. AIDS is not written in the Bible. Gonorrhea is not written in the Bible. Herpes is not. Syphilis, all of these different diseases that are not written in the Bible. Read it from the top again. This is the judgment. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, then will the Lord bring upon thee, and shalt thou be destroyed. Our community is being torn apart and destroyed because we decided we were going to go against marriage. That is a curse on only our people. That is a curse that God put on us. Only us. That is one of the highest things, one of the highest problems that we have in our community, sexual diseases. Why? Because we don't practice marriage, which is our law. And also, guess what? The judgments. So if you decide you want to go and sleep around, here is the judgment. And you knew the judgment, but it was taken away from you. Read what you got. The book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes, and his judgment unto Israel. The judgment. So guess what? Go back to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 61. We're going to go precept upon precept with this thing. The judgments, the commandments. You are commanded to marry. You are commanded to be a man in your household, to raise your children, to teach your wife. You were made for this, black man, Hispanic man, Native American man. You were made to command this world, your household. But we dropped that. We dropped it, and now look, take it in, soak it in. This is our disobedience in a nutshell. Trash in our streets, violence. All we had to do was commit to these commandments of the Most High God. Read what you got. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 61. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee, until thou be destroyed. Till we be destroyed. Till we be destroyed. Hey, how you doing, Sam? How you doing, Sam?
Y'all good?
Oh yeah, man. We all right. We all right, man. My name's Joel, man. How you doing today, man? What kind of question you have? Have you heard this? Have you heard this type of teaching or this knowledge? Yeah.
Show them how you Israel. Show them.
Gotcha. So you've heard it, but have you ever came over here and looked at the sign?
No.
You just passed by it. I know. I did the same thing. So where do you see yourself on this sign, sir? And what was your name, man? I didn't catch it. D'Angelo. Okay, D'Angelo. So where do you see yourself on this sign, D'Angelo? The first one. Judah. So, D'Angelo, did you know that you are the head tribe of the 12 tribes of Israel. Your blood, the blood that's running in your veins, Judah, that's a lion. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
And guess who else? The blood, who else blood is running through your veins? The black Messiah, Christ. You see what I'm saying? Did you know Christ is a black man and that he was a Jew? That his tribe was Judah? You knew that? You knew that. So, let's read what you got. Read what you got real quick.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 7, verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
Our Lord Christ. Our Lord is Christ. He sprang out of Judah. Guess who? So, D'Angelo, Christ sprang out of Judah. You sprang out of Judah. Guess what? You got king's blood running through your veins.
That's right.
There is certain things, D'Angelo, that we have to do to acquire that power that comes with the blood that's running through your veins. You get what I'm saying? Give me Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. There are certain things, D'Angelo, as of like, today is the Sabbath day. Did you know today is the Sabbath day?
I did not know today was the Sabbath. Yeah. On the Israelite side, on the Christians, is the Sunday for the Christians.
The Christians, Sunday is their holy day, so to speak, but the Christians do not follow the Bible. You are Israelites. The men on this, the nation of people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, Haitians. Christianity is a religion. We are not a religion. This is a nationality.
That's
so
right.
what comes with, we're not a religion. We go, this Bible, this is not a religious book. This is a historical book filled with laws, statutes, and commandments. Your history. You see what I'm saying? So once you start to understand that and start to do the commandments and knowing the different judgments, then you unlock that God power, that King power. You see what I'm saying? Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And now
Israel, that's you. Because whether you know it or not, that is your tribe, that's your nationality, that's your tribe. You're Israel, and we're going to prove it. Read it from the top again.
And now Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God, with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord.
To keep the commandments of the Lord. So you just said you didn't know that, well, you knew that Saturday to some was the Sabbath day, right? So there's things that you have to do on the Sabbath day. Now that you know that the Sabbath day is the commandment that God gave to you and your people. Now there's certain things that you have to know and do. You see what I'm saying? Give me Exodus 20. You got it.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
What is labor that we do?
Working, anything that causes us to use strength and muscle.
Okay, so what is the first day of the week?
The first day of the week is Monday.
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
According to the white man, right?
No, that's according to God.
God,
okay. God made the days, the number, made it. Well, just put it this way. God said Sunday is the first day, just to keep it simple. We could go in Genesis and break that down, but let's just keep it simple. You get what I'm saying? So God said Sunday is the first day. So count Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, you got 6 days to handle your business. But what's going to happen when the 7th day hit?
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
Any work. Now, what is the work that a lot of people have to do on the Sabbath, on the 7th day? They have to go to work. They think they have to cook. They think they have to clean. But guess what? God gave you 6 days to do all of that. Now, we know that some of our people, the jobs that they have to work on Saturday, right? But guess what? You see all of us, man, we decided that we were so dedicated to these laws that we're going to find a job that would have us not to work on the Sabbath.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? No matter the cost. Now, let me ask you this also. Do you eat shrimp, crab, pork, lobster?
I don't eat pork.
You don't eat pork. Well, guess what? Your nationality, the commandments of the Bible, it says that there's a food that you can eat and there's food that you cannot eat. You see what I'm saying? And if you do eat the wrong foods, guess what? There will be judgments. You see what I'm saying, D'Angelo? You see what I'm saying? So guess what? We're going to go through that. We want to hit the small, not the small things, but the things that our people don't know, things you can do overnight. You get what I'm saying? You can change this overnight. Read what you got.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the water, whatsoever have fins and scales in the water, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
Now we going over the things to eat out of the water, right? I know I'm finna touch a heavy subject. Finna touch one. Read what you read on.
And all that have not fins nor scales in the seas. And in,
I'm sorry. Hold what you got. So he said things that have fins and scales, you can do what? You can eat. Now the things that don't have fins and scales, you can't eat. So what does that say? God says you, D'Angelo, with the tribe of Judah's blood running through your vein, Christ's blood, what can you not eat? Things that don't have fins and scales, like shrimp.
Shrimp ain't got a scale? What's that on his back? Ain't that scale?
That's just skin, brother. just like
You pull it out.
man, no, that's not. What it said, fins. What are fins? What is fins on the shrimp? Shrimp are the roaches of the sea. You see what I'm saying? That's the reason why we have a massive outbreak of algae. Because we want to consume the things that are supposed to be eaten, the dead things on the bottom of the ocean. You see what I'm saying? These things, these laws affect the world. So as soon as we get out of order, the world is out of order. You see what I'm saying? Let me also hit you with this. Catfish. Oh, I know we love some catfish, right? You like to take the hot sauce and just throw it on it, right? Lather it. Does catfish have fins? They got fins. They ain't got scales. Now guess what that means? You gotta leave the catfish alone, man.
that's right.
But you act like that's the only thing out here to eat, though. It ain't. You still got steak. You got all type of beef products. You got tilapia,
Salmon.
Humphrey, buffalo.
Salmon.
Man, what? Man, we can go a red snapper.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bass.
White person.
See, we act like, man, you know what I'm saying? We act like God just did us wrong. Oh, man, I can't eat catfish, man. God, I can't eat oyster. Boy, you can't eat oyster. It ain't got what? You can't eat none of that stuff. But see, the reason why you thought you could, because you were copying the white man, your oppressor.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is